XP lane, and we have Martis in the mid lane in true NIP Flash fashion. And of course, both of these picks are going to turn out as one of these teams.
With Falcons AP Bren on the red side up against NIP Flash on the blue side. When these games begin, I'm expecting blood super early on, right? Let's see whether we see first bloods anytime soon. No, not just yet. They're both going to be on mirrored sides of the map.
I was expecting to have someone from a Falcons AP
Is Adamir in a lot of trouble here? He's max stacked so far. He's trying to clear these waves, but Few is making his life really, really difficult, especially since he can't walk forward. With the help of the glue slow, he can basically not move.
Yeah, and that was a nice juggle, by the way, for Adamir. It's almost a buy time for NFP Flash because the turtle isn't taken yet.
Yep, turtle gets taken by Kyle. They find the first blood here. Cartesi might be in some trouble. His blue is already attached to him. He doesn't want to step into globules. Forced backwards. Has to use the border coins. Flickers over the turret. And he manages to survive all of it despite Falcons AP Bren in a position where they don't have the resources to make it happen. But here on that top side, we do finally find first blood as Adamir getting a nice Daytona's welcome to Citadel. But Adamir doesn't mind, right? Now that Hades and JPL have some position, they're going to get into the fight. As Flappeezy is going to try and zone out as many people as possible. Goes into the split. The Motorcross is not letting him get away here. And even with the execution, it wasn't enough. He's still alive as the rest of Falcons AP Bren smash their heads against the wall against NIP Flash. Adamir does get the Daytona's welcome, but it's not enough. He doesn't have any damage to back it up. He ends up dying. And FCAP just showing you the zone control. And his big playmakes are based off of his battle spells. But that being said, Falcons AP Bren do take a tier 1 down.
Okay.
Super Marco looks like he just gets locked down, getting chased by everyone. Even Ogwen can
For him, so NFP Flash focusing on limiting here the goal lead of Falcons AP Bren.
Yeah, I think that NFP Flash eventually need to find some kind of momentum. Right now, Flappeezy, once again, being annoying, zoning out Hades and as well as JPL, goes into that split form. Hades cannot get anywhere close to this turtle, but in the meantime, Kurt has been taking plenty of damage, as now we do see that Hades getting yoinked back with the help of Glue, securing that kill. Falcons AP laning phase especially, not giving a lot of advantages over to NIP Flash so that they have that kind of tempo. Once again, Kyle and as well as Flap just zoning off.
NIP Flash, as long as Al has that good laning phase for him, it's going to be easy for them. So for Falcons AP Bren, they need to focus now on stopping Owl. But yeah, there's a setup play.
Yep, he's going to get pulled on backwards. Owl really caught out of position here. Can't do much about it. Tries to get pulled away by the Circling Eagle once again. Ends up dying to Kyle regardless. Good play as the Minoan's Fury is out. Pulling them underneath the turret. This could be big for them as Hades finds one with the enhanced swords. It is Kyle as well as Curtis getting involved in the mix. If he can just find one execution, it could be enough. But Kurt goes down with the help of Super Marco. It's going to be Kyle who secures that double. 4 for 1 in favor of Falcons AP Bren. You know what? Let's make it a full wipeout as the Spear of Alpha comes out as well. Unstoppable for Kyle TZ.
Just shifted their play on that lane and limited again the resources of NIP Flash. And what's also good for Falcons AP Bren is that they are continuously moving on these areas wherein NIP Flash could actually lessen the lead of the goal. So the economy just now is at 4. They can go for that Circling Eagle and then a Retribution for Hades for the Lord Steel.
Yep, and here we go once again. Adamir just getting slowed. Max stacks from Glue, making sure that he's keeping. Oh wait, nearly getting 2 there, forcing JPL to use his ult super early on. Daytona's welcome is going to hop him over the wall, so he doesn't get pulled back in time, but with the help of the airlines, he's able to reposition. But Minoan's Fury does come out. They don't find a kill just yet, as Falcons AP Bren have already secured the Lord. They're going to take this tier 2 very shortly as Kyle finds Hades. He's out of position now, but the rest of his team is here to back him up, and he's able to max stacks with the help of the War Axe to keep himself alive. Kyle knows he has a lead, and he demands respect.
You know what, Gideon, we really have to commend how Ogwen is playing on this game. It's as if he's a leader. He's not forcing any team fight we're in. It will be disadvantages for them. He uses that motivation roars so good that for NFP Flash, it's really hard to shred those damages against them, and that's gonna be a godlike here for Kyle TZ.
This is too difficult, right? They don't have very good high ground defense. And against this Zushin, it's impossible to get in front of her, especially with the bodyguards around her, whether it be Ogwen or even Flap. They're just too thick for them to get cut through. And now they're going to be knocking on to the Crystal as the next inhibitor might just be falling here. They're looking for the kill on towards JPL's side, who saves Owl and repositions him. But not going to take Bren. They can sit here forever with the help of that motivational roar. And even few buying extra utility items in that Ice Queen's wand is going to make it even harder for NIP Flash to stay away.
Yeah, they're even buying the Winter Crown, but yeah, for Falcon Saber Bren, it's more of controlled aggression again.
Yup, it's him backwards. Orwitz trying to get on out of there. Does flicker with motivational roar, as well as Super Marco just blowing them through a double kill. They're making it look easy this time as Kyle can just tank every single turret. And now with the Winter Crown, he's able to dive freely. They just want to farm for KDA. They could have broken the Crystal anytime they wanted to, and that's just game one.
What a fast game by Falcons AP Bren. Almost flawless for that performance. I didn't expect that NP Flash
Solution that NIP Flash has in their back pocket, because now if you have that Bane, if you have the Bane,
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The composition for both of these teams have been set in stone. Remember, we are at match point. If NIP Flash don't force a game number 3, they will have to say goodbye to their tournament lives. And with that, let's welcome the Land of Dawn.
vision also that Ogwen gives for Falcon. Oh, wow.
Oh, no, he's dead. That's first blood achieved instantly by Super Marco. Up by the Nightmare spawn. They burst it down really, really quick. Hades, same level, final slash onto Easy into the penalty zone. Oh, the fraction hits all three, and the disengage did not work. It did not come from the right direction as Cortese and Adamir are on the run. Ogwen says, nah, I'll fish for one more. That's a triple kill from Kyle. You know what? Instead of a triple, make it a quad. No! He manages to get away. Owl hops away just in the time. Oh man, this is not looking good for NIP.
Yeah, definitely for Falcon Saber Bren. It was as if I saw an alley play from Flap TZ to Kyle TZ. It was the other junglers are, and this is where we say that Kyle TZ is really rotating fast for Falcon Saber Bren.
Here we go, a dive attempt coming in from Ogwen's side just to make sure that they get JPL. They're so close. Rival Wrath comes out just in time, and Super Marco's in trouble. Flickers forward, and the SOD finds the kill.
The bottom lane didn't know that there was still an ultimate there for JPL, but still.
At the end of it, Owl still ends up dying, and Kyle's like, nah, we're not gonna. They are behind, but they've got to take some control. You see that JPL does walk up into the Nightmaric spot, and Ogwen as well, forced to jump backwards, but it doesn't really matter who gets this turtle. It's about who finds the kill, and Adamir catches Flap TZ, predicting the flicker.
That is a cross-map play that we are looking forward for NP Flash, which is actually a good thing. So for Falcons AP Bren, they took the turtle and continue for team fight.
Yep, and the Primal Wrath just gonna absolutely get shredded down. Aggressors. With that being said, a lane swap has commenced for NIP Flash, but Owl, he might be in trouble. He hopped over the wall, but Kyle's like, hopping over walls, that's my thing.
Where are you going? Al says Kyle TZ. So, okay, another team battle bottom lane. It might be a kill for Falcons AP Bren.
Oh, Cortese still is able to find the kill.
For this Moskov, as much as possible, you want it to be in a place where it's very tight.
Oh, I mean, this may not be the tightest of spots, but Flap TZ said...
It is very effective now against Falcons AP Bren. It's as if NP Flash is the one dictating the rotation against Falcons AP Bren. But we have another turtle here. I think Kyle TZ will secure this one.
No problems whatsoever. Super Marco coming back to the lane. He doesn't want to lose this tier 2 without putting up a fight, but JPL is not caught by himself. He might be the sacrificial lamb to allow Owl to get out of here, but Ogwen, he spots it, catches Owl anyway. Penalty zone even being committed, but they only find JPL. Kyle is going to cover the mid lane, but this forced the motion out of NIP Flash.
In the area where in Falcons AP Bren can set up a play against them.
Oh, nicely played by Kyle! He literally said to Adamir, not today. But we will try and instigate war in your jungle.
Speaking of clearing of... wait.
JPL gets pushed backwards into it. Jushin is trying to zone off the rest of the members of FCAP. Does find Ogwen, pulls him back, forces him to flicker off here. And even Hades committing to his ultimate as well. Really doesn't get much done, but at the cost of a single flicker, not that bad for FCAP.
Wait, not used for maybe damage for them? Oh wait, Adamir.
Yeah, he's gone. He's a goner here, especially with the Executioner Strike still applied to him. There's no reason for NIP Flash to even walk up because they're so ult-dependent.
Yeah, before dealing damage or before setting up a play against Falcons AP Bren.
Oh, once again, it's going to be JPL who is on the chopping block. Hades does get the trade on towards Orgwin's side, and even Flappy gets pulled underneath the turret, forced to flicker on out of there. This is just the power of Jushin.
For Falcons AP Bren. And did you see that? We're in Owen did oh! I was about to explain something with Kati said, oh wait, stop that Flash. And that's the reason as to why NFP Flash is almost always Falcons AP Bren.
I mean, when you have a jungler who's 8-0-3, I'll die for it. I'll die. You tell me to go. That big of a lead. Because look at this. Every outer turret is getting taken away. If they get an inhibitor here, they might set up for a checkmate angle. And JPL is just trying to make sure he protects the barrier. But at this point, it's a little too late. They managed very close. Definitely clipped his ear there as JPL. Oh, SOD actually lands it. Owl actually takes it to try and chase down Kyle TZ. JPL very, very low. But now, FCAP, they're just playing with it. Penalty zone lands onto 3. That's what we were looking for. Adamir finds Few, but Flap finds Hades, and even the final slashes. Adamir cannot do more than that. Oh, flickers forward! Super Marco wants it! Oh, he gets knocked backwards. But luckily, FCAP, great synergy, takes turret aggro away.
What a nice juggle here for Falcons AP Bren. But again, we could see on that instant replay that it's going to be hard for them to sustain all the damages all at once from Falcons AP Bren. And look at that ultimate and even flicker from Few. He just saved himself and have taken that attention from Adamir.
Oh wait, we're in the middle of another fight as the Lord is being contested by NIP Flash. They already lost their EXP laner in Adamir. They're forced all the way back, and that's when FCAP is like, all right, try it again. I dare you. Walk out of your base one more time, and we will end this.
And even Owen was there just in case there will be
front battle. Owen charging up does get on towards JPL's side. The Earth Shadow knocks him up, but Owen is still alive. We can do this one more time as they're looking for an angle. Whoa! Owl takes the SOD, forces out the Wind of Nature onto Kyle to try and trade him out here. But the Lord is already on that crystal. Flat may be going down, but that's tournament live is going to be taken away as while everybody is falling, that crystal break is broken wide open. That's FCAP taking this game 2-0 against NIP Flash.
What a clean move again from Falcons AP Bren with a sweep against NIP Flash. I'm speechless about this game. It's playoffs mode. Falcons AP Bren